how are you all today? Welcome back to my channel. It is officially the winter season. We're in the winter time and I am having my gajar ka halwa because there is nothing more comforting in the winter time than some gajar ka halwa. Okay, now that my halwa is done, let's finally get back to the video. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys my top winter essentials for this winter. So this winter is going to be 23-24. If you're wondering what to buy, what's going to keep you nice and cozy while also looking super stylish, keep on watching. I do these roundups every single year. So if you're new here, I would love for you to join our family and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get started. First up, we've got cable knit sweaters. Now knit sweaters, of course, you know, they keep you super warm. They're super cute and they're also very nice and cozy. But cable knit is this style that's particularly doing rounds and rounds and rounds. It's like something that I've seen in every single store. This is not something that came in this year and will be out the next year. It's something that you've probably seen your mom wear as well. It just keeps coming back in different styles, but the idea is still the same. This time of the year, I noticed a lot of cropped cable knit sweaters have come up. So that's probably the sort of 2023-24 element that we have this winter. But otherwise, if you have a cable knit sweater and you haven't been wearing it because you feel like it's a little bit old, outdated, I would say it's the right time to get your cable knit sweaters out. And if you want to go for a more cropped look, because that's more trendy these days, you can of course tuck your cable knit sweaters. I will leave the links to some of my favorite ones down in the description box below, so make sure you have a look at them. I will try to cover all price points so you can find something that fits your budget. Here I have another sweater. This isn't typically a cable knit sweater, but it's just as comfortable, and this again I feel has come back. More people are wearing this. It's in stores and I feel like I'm so glad I had this from last year. Last year I was a little skeptical because I was like, what if the color is too bright for me? I actually got this as a gift. I'm so glad this year I have been wearing it on repeat. Trends, you guys know, trends are all cyclic, so they come back again after a couple of years. And if you think something is outdated, if your mom gives you something, value these things, because I am promising you, there will be a time when these things are going to cost a bomb and you'll be like, dude, what? My mom gave this to me, like, you know? So definitely keep all of your knits, things that your grandmoms have literally knitted for you, keep all of them with you very nicely. Save them, treasure them, because they will be back even if you think they'll not be back. Next up, we've got wide knit lounge pants. Now look at how beautiful these pants are. They've got this nice detail going on right over here on the side. These are wide leg pants, so they're super comfy and they're knit, which means it's going to keep you warm, perfect for the winter time. I recently posted a photo in these on Instagram and oh my god, the comments and the DMs were all about where I got these pants from. And this is something that you can wear at home, so these can be perfect lounge pants, and these can also at the same time be worn outside. So for me, if I'm spending the day at home, I'm not doing anything much, if suddenly I have a plan, I will definitely 100% go for this. And I've been trying to look for more of these because this one I got I think in 2022 in London. It came with a matching top as well, which was really high neck. It will look like you've put in effort, but you aren't really doing anything too much. You're literally just being smart about your shopping choices. Definitely this winter, get yourself a pair of nice wide leg knit trousers or lounge pants. Next up, we have embroidered jackets. Now I would prefer something which is hand embroidered, but obviously that comes at a cost. So you can go for hand embroidery, you can go for machine embroidery, but I just feel the embroidery adds such a nice elegant touch to your outfits. It'll make your outfits instantly seem more luxurious, more expensive, more classy, more tasteful and elevated. Even if someone's walking from afar, you see them wearing this, you will notice. I loved how dainty the embroidery is. And then also at the back, it's got this bird and these flowers, a little river kind of design here. Something which has got a lot of elements of nature but in a jacket, which is kind of on the opposite sides of the spectrum, I feel. So when you mix it, it's got that masculine energy plus that sort of feminine detailing into it, and it kind of builds a very nice garment. I have been seeing embroidered jackets on Pinterest, on Instagram, on YouTube, literally on every platform. So I know this is here and it is here to stay. I feel like this year, maybe it's just me, maybe it is in general the trend that's been going on, but I do see a lot of simplistic, minimal designs coming back. Like this one that I'm wearing right now is a pretty minimal, basic thing, but I just feel like it instantly looks super chic, although it's not something very unique or out there. Because last year I remember we had like printed puffer jackets. I don't see them anymore. Like I myself spoke to you about those things. We did see them up until last year. So I feel like this year it's all been more about minimalism and sort of relaxed, easygoing designs. Which brings me to our next item, which is a cream cardigan. Could be ivory, could be cream, could be beige, could be tan, but I would say just stay away from pure whites or blacks, only because that's something that you've already done. Like when it comes to cardigans, I'm sure you have a black or a white cardigan already. If not, those are basics. You should definitely have those. This literally goes with so many things. It feels like a very homely kind of piece to have. Like where else would you wear wear it except your house. But trust me, I wore this on my birthday. It looked so stylish. I wore a light pink top underneath and this on top. Looked stunning. So instead of just sticking to whites and blacks, try to incorporate a cream color as well. It gives such a nice break to the extremes and sort of bridges the gap between the darker tones and the lighter tones by just being somewhere in the middle. By the way, the color of the year is this peach fuzzy sort of color, like this peachish color. So I feel like anything close to that is obviously going to be seen a lot. It's going to be exposed a lot. So if you're trying to go for something like that, again, this is a color that comes very close to that. If not, then as well, I feel like this is just a classic. Like you can't really go wrong with a beige or a cream cardigan ever. Next up, we have a tweed skirt. Tweed skirts look absolutely stunning. Again, they give a very polished, very refined vibe. The only thing with tweed skirts to be careful about is that sometimes brands are kind of cost cutting and they make really cheap quality tweed skirts. One wash and your tweed skirt will just start falling apart, and that's not something you want. You want the stitching to be in place. Make sure that the quality is good. Again, I always say you have to pay a price for the quality, or you have to have a really good eye to get good quality. So either of the two, alright? If you have the time and effort, then by all means take that time out and actually go looking for good pieces. But if not, I have curated a list and I have added all the links down in the description box below, so make sure you have a look. A lot of pieces I'm showing to you today are things that I bought offline or are really old, so I might not be able to get the links to those exact pieces, but whatever I can find, I'll leave a link to it down below, or I will leave links to similar items or items that I really like and feel that you should try out in the description box, so make sure you have a look at that. From my general observation of being at the mall every single day, I have noticed that you get these skirts in sets, so you will also get like a matching blazer on top, which looks really cool. But the only thing you want to be careful about is that it does not restrict your outfits in any way, because obviously you'll be paying a price for the blazer as well. Or you can just get the skirt if you feel like the blazer is of a color that you wouldn't really wear too often, or the style is something you wouldn't really wear too often. It's easy to get tempted into buying both together, but I would say if this is not something that you're particularly keen on, or you don't wear blazers in general, just get the skirt. Do not get lured. That is how we overconsume. But if you're somebody who does not want to spend so much time on curating an outfit and you like the blazer, then might as well get the set together. Next up, we have faux fur coats. Now, faux fur is basically artificial fur. I think I spoke about this last year as well, and it is still going to be in this year's list because of how gorgeous this looks and how warm and comfy it is and how stylish it is. I've seen so many of these on Organic, on H&M, in Massimo, Zara. So all of these brands are really going all out when it comes to this. You get these in a lot of colors. For me, you guys know I am a very neutrals girly, but I've seen pink, I've seen blue, I've seen pastel powder blue, light baby pink. So depending on what your vibe is, but just make sure it's something that you'll get a lot of use of. A lot of brands are also making jackets that are lined internally with faux fur, and then the fur sort of comes out from the sleeves and on the necks, and it looks really cool. So if that's your vibe, you can definitely go for that. Something similar, though not exactly faux fur, is this. I got this last year. It looks so cute. Look at how fuzzy and how warm this looks, and trust me, it is super warm. This comes as a set with the top, and both the cardigan and the top have these cute little butterflies. I'm not too sure if I like the butterflies, to be honest, anymore, because I feel like I've outgrown the butterflies, but then I feel like, who am I kidding? I'm still kind of young at heart, so I should embrace the butterflies. It's plain from the back. I love how soft this is. Like I could literally sleep in it. Next up, we've got color blocked outerwear. Now this could mean jackets, cardigans, whatever you're wearing is your outerwear. Color blocking is essentially a style wherein two colors or more, they kind of predominantly are placed in such a way that it's very visually appealing to look at. So there's no design per se. It just has multiple colors that have been placed in a certain way. If you guys have been on my channel for a while, you know how many times I have spoken about this, how many times I've worn this. I think I've had this since 2017 or 18. I've been obsessed with it. It's not too heavy, but if it was, I would literally be wearing it all the friggin' time. Plus the best part is these come in so many colors. I would once again say choose something that at least has one color out of the several colors in your outfit. Like here, I know I wear a lot of light pink. Like I wear a lot of light pink tops. My bags are light pink, and I know I'll be able to mix and match this. Otherwise, having a little bit of white is always a safe bet. Black is a safe bet. But if you're experimental, you should definitely go with something edgy. Next up are buttoned blazer dresses. Now these ones look super luxe. They look super lush. They look so high fashion, but they're super wearable, which is the aim that we have, right? We want to wear something which is elevated, which is timeless, which has that oomph factor to it, but it's also something that's very wearable. If you go to office and you're bored of wearing the same old trousers and tops and sweaters and cardigans and jackets, this is something you can definitely try. I would say when it comes to dresses, I know some places in winters can get really super cold, in which case you can always go for fleece lined leggings. Those leggings are super warm. They keep you so fuzzy. I have the skin colored ones. brands. They're super affordable, so you don't have to spend too much. You can wear all of your dresses and skirts and not have to worry about thand lag jayegi. With blazer dresses, I feel like I personally love the silhouette. Make sure you're choosing a style that flatters your curves. Speaking of dresses, I feel like short knit dresses are not something I've seen too much of this year. Probably it's just me, but I haven't been seeing these too much. I instead have been seeing a lot of long maxi sort of blazer dresses, but not too much of the mini knit dress with the belt. Then again, if that's something you have, it will come back. It still probably is, it's just not as upcoming in the media, so definitely hold on to it. No need to let it go right now. Next up, we have long denim skirts. Now winter is the time to embrace long denim skirts. Of course, you can wear these in summer as well. You can wear it with a high neck, could be any color, because denim in itself I feel serves like a neutralizer. So no matter what color you wear, you can wear like a purple, you can wear a black, you can wear a burgundy, you can wear a white. It's sort of considered like another neutral now that kind of brings everything together. So this is something super versatile, and instead of wearing jeans, you can definitely go for something like this. I've seen so many people style this on Pinterest and on Instagram, and I can't wait to do that myself. I don't think I have done that yet, but I've seen a lot of that inspiration. I feel like a lot of people have this misconception that denim skirts have to be like pencil skirts or body hugging, but this one is an A-line and it looks super pretty, super young, super chic, and very like current. Next up, we have scarf jackets, which I haven't seen surprisingly here in India, but I was in London, I think in November. I saw literally every other person wear these scarf jackets, and there's this brand called Totem which came up with this concept. So it's like a jacket and then it has like an attached scarf, so you can just take it like that. It looks absolutely stunning. That one I think is for about 80 to 90,000 rupees, so it's obviously really expensive. I did a little Google search when I came across that picture, and of course there were so many dupes. I tried to search for them online here as well. I couldn't find anything here, but in the UK I saw so many of them on Amazon. So I know it's still not here right now, but I for sure know it will come sometime very soon, and when it does, you guys would have already known that this is about to come. Next, we've got cape jackets. I particularly am not a fan of cape jackets, but because I've seen these so very much, I thought I'll add this point over here as well, just in case that's a style that you prefer. You basically have sleeves that sort of cut and your kind of hands can just come out from there, which is nice. It's a very interesting, visually appealing look. I'm just not sure if I'm into the vibe as yet, but I have seen a lot of really nice brands and designers come up with cape jackets, so definitely worth checking out, of course. And finally, we've got cute socks. Now there's this typical Ralph Lauren teddy bear that you can see on their socks. That looks super cute. I saw this on Pinterest. I've seen so many people rock that teddy bear print. These definitely add a little bit of humor and that interesting element to your outfit, so you're not just wearing the same old thing. You have a little bit of chic factor going on. And even if you wear like formals to office, they'll hide in your shoes and under your trousers, but you will know that you're all nice and fancy. And of course, when you're relaxing, when you're at home, that teddy bear or whatever cute print you have going on will just give you a little bit of cheer and excitement about life. Okay, now let's talk about a couple of things you can avoid. Position number 1 is taken by my favorite, Christmas sweater dresses. Nobody's going to wear these sweater dresses after Christmas is over. It's just very restrictive. It's got those Santas and deers made on the dress. It's just something that is not versatile at all. You can get those reindeer headbands, you can get earrings or scarves or something. Basically anything that does not take up too much space. Next up, we've got dresses that cut you in halves. Now when I say this, I mean dresses that are horizontally divided into 2 halves, or that cut you from a very weird position like your knees. It's very difficult to get these right, and even if you put in all of your styling knowledge, if the outfit in general cuts your body in 2 halves, no matter what you do, it will not look put together. And finally, we've got colorful crochet sweaters, because they are going to be restrictive unless there's some emotional meaning to the sweater, like somebody made that for you. Yes, that's different. But if you're choosing to buy a colorful crochet sweater, it does get very restrictive, because after a couple of times you wouldn't want to wear that again. Crochet is very in right now, so if you want to go for crochet bags are really in, earrings are really in, all of these styles that you can get a lot of use of. If you feel like you really like a crochet sweater, think if you can get about 30 wears out of the crochet sweater, and if you can, well, go ahead and get it. That was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, leave some of your winter wardrobe essentials down in the comment section below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I do post a lot of such videos over here, and join our family on Instagram as well. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Till then, stay warm and stay fuzzy.